Kia ora koutou, welcome to Storytime. And today we are going to be reading No Room for Napoleon by Adria Meserve. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that name right, it's not one I'm familiar with. Anyway, let's get on to the story. Napoleon was a small brown dog with very big ideas. One day he was out on his boat exploring. He spotted land through his telescope. "Perfect," he said, "my very own paradise island." And he rowed ashore. Napoleon strode up onto the beach. Crab, Bunny and Bear came out to greet him. "Welcome," they said. Crab gave Napoleon a beautiful pebble from the beach. Bunny hung a garland of flowers around his neck, and Bear invited him on a tour of the whole island. Later, the friends made Napoleon a meal fit for a king. "Isn't this wonderful?" said Bear. "The best," said Napoleon. "I'd like to stay." Crab, Bunny and Bear were delighted. "Let's make you a home," they said. Napoleon got very excited. "I want it to be tall," he said, "and wide, and with a great ocean view." Napoleon had so many ideas that he scoffed down his dinner as quickly as he could and rushed off in search of just the right place. "Why is he in such a hurry?" asked Crab. "No idea," said Bunny. "Never mind," said Bear. "Let's play." Early the next morning, Napoleon was already busy building his new home. Crab, Bunny and Bear offered to help. Napoleon gave his new friends some orders. "Bear, bring me some branches. Bunny, fetch some flowers. Crab, pile up some pebbles." He sounds very important, thought the three friends, so they collected and stacked while Napoleon chopped and hammered. As the friends did more and more, Napoleon did less and less, but he always kept an eye on them through his telescope. The one time Crab, Bunny and Bear stopped to play, Napoleon barked, "Jump to it! There's no time to waste." Napoleon made Crab, Bear and Bunny work all through the day and all through the night. Napoleon's house grew bigger and bigger and bigger. Crab, Bunny and Bear's island got smaller and smaller and smaller until the woods, gardens and beach had nearly disappeared. At last, Napoleon's new home was finished. He stood at the top and shouted, "I'm the king of the castle!" "What is he talking about?" asked Crab. "No idea," said Bunny. "All I know that is he's used up everything on the island," said Bear. "And there's no room left for us." Crab, Bunny and Bear knew they had to do something. The next morning, King Napoleon looked down from his castle. "Where's my breakfast?" he said, searching for his three friends with his telescope. No Crab, no Bunny, no Bear. At last, Napoleon spotted them far out to sea. King Napoleon strutted around his kingdom. He dug holes. He rolled in the dirt. He barked and he howled, but no one brought him his breakfast. Napoleon looked for the three friends again. They were on another island, having a meal fit for a king. This isn't much fun, he said. His tummy rumbled. Napoleon decided to row across to the other island to see his friends. When he tried to row ashore, they said, "There's no room for Napoleon." No one had ever said no to Napoleon before. But why, he asked. "You used up all the pebbles and the trees and the flowers," said Crab. "You wouldn't let us play," said Bunny. "You spoiled our island," said Bear. "You're a selfish dog," they all said. Napoleon's ears drooped and his crown slid down on his head. He forgot all about being king. "It's no fun on the island without you," he said. "If I put everything back the way it was, will you come home?" "Maybe," said Crab. "I'm not sure," said Bunny. "You'd have to make a lot of changes," said Bear. Napoleon got really excited. "I'll knock the castle down. I'll plant the most beautiful flowers. I'll grow the tallest trees." Crab, Bunny and Bear were delighted. They helped to collect seeds and plants to take back, and Napoleon climbed into his boat and waved goodbye. "You'll be able to come home soon," he promised. Napoleon worked and worked and worked. When his friends finally came home, they couldn't believe their eyes. There were lush green trees and the most colourful flowers. "This is even better than before," the three friends said. "Isn't our island beautiful?" said Bear. "The best," said Napoleon. "If there's room, I'd love to stay." "Of course you can," the friends said. "Now, let's play." But far out at sea, a small ginger cat spotted land through her binoculars. "Perfect," she said. "My very own paradise island." The end. Well, I hope you liked that story, and I hope you're having a great day whatever you're doing. I'll see you next time.